Mr. Marshall at Kolby here, and we're going to start our MF-18 build video for you guys. The plans should be on the website. They should be free, as well as being sold at Altitude Hobbies. Altitude Hobbies is selling them. There's not a whole lot in stock, obviously because we're not in school, but we're actually going to open up the case that Altitude Hobbies is going to be shipping to people if they do buy the kit. If you don't have the kit, that's okay. Just go to our website. You can download the plans for free, cut them all out. If you have your own laser cutter, laser cut it all out, and get all your pieces configured, and let's get started. So, Kolby, go ahead and open up your box first. I'll kind of talk while you're opening it up. Just need the razor blade. So, in the box, you get your 4 sheets. And then if you bought like a power pack or anything like that from Altitude Hobbies, that's what it would come with as well. We just have a little support here to keep the board from moving or anything like that. We just take this piece out just for support. And then go ahead and place the sheets out in your comb. Alright, so your data sheet. Your data sheet is here. This tells you everything that you need in terms of recommended parts. It tells you your center of gravity. It tells you the accessories that you would need, and the accessories actually come with the plane, and they come embedded inside, and we'll show you how that will look here in a second. But this is the data sheet. Alright, so here's your 4 sheets. So your sheet 1 should say sheet 1 on it. There we go. So your sheet 1 should have all this on there. You just got to start popping them off. These are actually cut out for you guys when you guys buy it, and it actually has the control horns in there. And so for the sake of speeding up the video and stuff, we have the control horns there. We give you 6 so you can mess around with it, and then of course the motor mount, that's how it would go together. And we're just using standard supplies that we have to to get it going. So all of it's marked off of where you're supposed to bevel and where you're supposed to match up. Like here's a reference point, so this would match up to this, and we'll show that here in a second. It's all pretty self-explanatory. You get one little sheet of paper here that goes on your fuselage, and we'll show you guys how to form the fuselage piece. Other than that, you have all your pieces. So let's go ahead and start popping out our pieces, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so you got all your pieces cut out, and I would suggest that when you do your pieces out of the kits to use a little X-Acto knife to break some of the bridges, so you're not bending anything. But for the most part, it came out pretty easy. And we're going to start with the wing first, right? So here's the 2 wings set up. On the plans, or on the kits, they have this little line right here. You just got to match up that line to this, and you're just going to be gluing that piece to that. That would be your first step. So Kolby, let's go ahead and let's glue those on there, and we'll be set to go. If you need some tape, just holler. We should be good. And this is this little step right here is, I know it looks like it's pretty small, but it'll be fine. We need a little bit of flex anyways, and it'll all mold together too when you get the belly plate and everything all set up for it. Alright. I'm ready. Okay, so the next piece, what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is our spacers here. This is actually what forms our airfoil. And so what we're going to do here is all I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw some beaded glue down the middle of it. Grab it. Just yell at me if you need a stick. Right. I'm just going to put it in there so I can glue it together while it's drying. It should fit right in these 2 slots right here. Whoops. Cool. Alright, so now the next piece, these guys right here, these go, so when this thing folds over, we need a little bit of a spacing. So we went ahead and made them a little bit too big. But Kolby, if you want to just chop yours down right there, I'll do the same to mine. And if it's you need a blade?
Yeah.
There you go. Sweet. Cool. And all I'm going to do is just simply throw a bead of glue on the very end here. And then just glue it down. This just helps with the airfoil. It doesn't allow the airfoil to be super teardroppy, if that makes sense. Cool, this should be dry now. So I want to throw a bead of glue on the bottom of this, let that thing sit. What do you think so far, Kolby?
Easy.
See, Kolby we got most of it done before he left, and then we had to finish up some of the pieces while he was gone. Cool. Alright, so now the next part's the beveling. So you can see here it says bevel cut on each one of these. I would suggest with the bevel cuts for these, they should be able to break. Okay, and you go ahead and break yours, Kolby. Make sure you put your thumb on this bottom one because you don't want to bend it too much. And this, believe it or not, goes. Let's see your skills in beveling, dude. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to fold my first control surface over. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to give myself a nice 45. So I'll be able to have some bend to it. So that becomes our control surface. How'd you do?
Not bad. Not
bad? Sweet. Okay, so now these inside ones, these all get 45. So I mean, I do it on both sides. So I'm going to bend it over. Do the cut. And we're just bevel cutting right where it says the bevel cut. You got good at that, man.
Yeah, I'm not as good as you, though.
No, you're good. Then, as he's sitting there, I'm going to fold it over. Oh, I got one more bevel cut to make. So now you should be able to fold it over. Make sure I move that front, see how it kind of wraps around? Whips around there. And it should start to fold over perfectly onto the plane. Okay, hold up. We did these wrong!
You did?
Yeah, I got yours. Not a big deal. Okay, so you need to reverse these.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Now I see where it was, because I didn't understand where it went.
I know, I was like, wait a minute, why is this looking all funny for? We're all good. Even we make mistakes. It's like, what? Now it makes sense. Gotta catch me, Kolby. Did I still glue it on right? Did I do okay? Yeah, you did yours right. Okay, cool. Alright, so you should be able to fold it over now. And it should form your wing. Just like that. So you just gotta bend that side forward. This has to go first before you do it. There you go. And then it should come down. Did you bevel this front one?
Yeah.
So glue that piece down. Cool. Alright, so now this next piece, we're going to want to glue down our servos. Before we do ours. Here's yours. Okay, and then the way I like to do it, since this is going towards the end of the fuselage, I'm going to try to put it right there in the middle as best I can. So I'm going to mark it off a little bit. Maybe, is yours sitting right nice in the middle? Sweet. So here's what I like to do, and this will actually help with the airfoil too. I'm going to, watch this, Kolby, I'm going to cut some of this right here. Just the tips.
Oh,
and I'm going to actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You build a cavity for it. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to countersink our servos, because we use the 13 gram ones, I think. They're 13 grams, so they're a little big. So if you have ones that are smaller, like 9 grams, or you might be fine. I would just check the height before you glue down your servo, because you don't want your airfoil to get too big. See, then it should fit right in there, nice and snug. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue mine down. If you want to watch me first, we'll I'm just gonna throw some glue right here. Slap that guy down there, just like that. Make sure it's nice and straight. I'm gonna move it so that the control horn is right in the middle of the line. So the line should be big. I mean, ideally you'd want it right in the middle, but it is what it is. Controls, a lot of servos have off to the side. You shouldn't need too much more glue than that. I might throw a little bit more glue right here just to help out. Maybe back here. Let's be done with that.
yeah, I messed up just a little bit. Made it too small.
Perfect, man. Yeah, we'll get it right so it's right in the middle, nice and straight. There you go. Cool. Slide that up. And then I kind of just do some on the sides. Slide it out. See, then if you look at it, that kind of will level it out a little bit so it doesn't go super over our little bridge there. And then so when you fold it down, you should be able to see the control horn embedded inside the wing. Pretty cool. Do you need to, yeah, yours is good, dude.
I need to bevel this
You
one.
need to bevel that a little more?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your... Alright, so while you're doing that, I'm going to actually start to do this right here. And Kolby, you can just kind of keep your eye on me here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my wire going out that way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down some beads here. I'm going to throw a bead of glue down here. Throw a bead of glue down here. I'm going to throw some bead R in here. Throw another here. But not that one. I'm not going to leave that one. Leave that one alone. Throw some bead of glue on this thing. And then throw glue on that. I'm going to bring it over. It's going to sit just like that. I got my servo here, so I'm going to go off the side of the table here. Make sure that's on there, and that's why I didn't really care about this piece right here, because this is the initial restructuring of that'll make it nice and strong. And just hold it just like that, and folds over perfect. Now you guys might have your own different build methods, and by all means use them. This is just what we use and what seems to be the easiest. It goes that way. Yep, there you go. Right. Get it down. There you go. Good. Keep your hands on it. Make sure it's nice and flat. Awesome. So here you should have this. You can see here. Everything should be touching. And you can always throw some more glue in here just to strengthen it up or close some gaps, or I might just run a bead of glue down here, see? And I'll just strengthen it up. Cool. Awesome. I think it's sweet. So now when you have your control surface, see, that's why we have that little gap in there. Helps us level that up. If not, you'd be all screwed up. How'd you do?
I stopped just a tiny bit right there. I tried to fill it in.
That's okay. So it's a little bit hard on the bevel.
Yeah.
What we'll do too is we'll throw some packaging tape across that too, and that'll really make it nice and secure. Cool. Awesome. Okay, you want to clean up your station here and we'll start on this one. All right. So after this step here, we'll move on to creating, putting these together now. Okay, and they go together just like this. It's pretty easy how they go together. Oops. Here's the little piece there. Just like that. So what we'll do is we'll throw some glue in here. And what I'll do, actually what we'll do first is we'll do the easy method. Throw some tape on one side here. And then we'll match it up. Matched up?
Yeah.
We might have to move it just a little bit. Whoops. Okay. And this gets glued together like that. You can just throw some tape in there for right now. Cut that out later. Okay, and we'll just bend this here a little bit. Fill up the glue. Just a little bit. That should be good. I closed that one. There, that should be good. So there you have it. There's the main wing piece. It's all set and ready to rock and roll for the fuselage. So let's get the fuselage set up.
So hey guys, welcome back to the build video, and what I've done on the break is beveled everything. I built my battery box, put together my fuselage, beveled my elevator, and beveled my canopy and nose cone. So the first thing we're going to do today is put on the elevator. So the easiest way to do that is just take some packaging tape and just put it across there. So we're done with the elevator, and let's move on to the fuselage portion. So you take the top cover and the battery box. It's really easy to assemble. You just slip it on in, and it should fit just right. So the first thing you want to do is take some Velcro and then just slap it on in there. And once you got that done, you can take out the battery box and then just glue that down. So put some glue around it. To do that, you can just slip it on in the holes, and the battery box should be done. Once that's complete, you just put that on top, and it should fit perfectly on top. Oh, flip it around. Make sure this part's on the bottom, and it's perfect.
Alright, dude, I'm back. How'd you do?
Good. Just messed up one part, put that up, not down.
Oh, okay.
So,
looks like you got your elevator on.
yeah.
Got your stuff all cut out. Cool. How'd you do with your battery box?
Simple.
Nice.
Really easy.
So the battery box, did you tell them that if they used a bigger motor or different size battery that it might not fit?
I think I did.
Yeah. So if they use a bigger motor, the placement of this battery box might be obsolete for your guys' stuff. So we use you tell them we use the 2212 or 2212-6. Okay, so we did that. We do the 2200 LiPo. So that combination is engineered around for this box here. We'll go ahead and glue this bad boy on there.
All right.
And then let's see if we did this right. Oops. If we did this right. Oh!
Battery fits perfect.
Oh! Okay, go ahead and do it. I'll get some of your other stuff ready. All right, while he's doing that, I'll start working on the canopy. The canopy, what we like to do is we like to get some masking tape. I'll have to get some masking tape here. And I'll put it, I'll actually close it in. I'll use this stuff, doesn't matter. I'll do it like this. And these are kind of just like temporary. You can use like different types of tape too. You don't have to use packaging tape. I'm just doing this on a 5. And you can essentially leave your canopy looking just like this. You don't even have to have all the glue. And we make our canopies oversized. Yep. So that you guys can come down to fit, because everyone has a slightly different approach sometimes on how to build these, so we'll leave it a little bit bigger. The biggest thing is you just need to make sure you bevel it all. Sometimes we'll throw some glue inside these crevices, but we won't do it now because we'll wait till we get it all fitted in. How'd it work?
Easy.
Got it all glued in?
Yep.
Sweet. I'll let it dry. The next step would be to get that fuselage figured out. So all we do for this guy is we just kind of put on the bottom there, and I just form it like this. Is this how you do it too, Kolby?
Yeah. With masking tape though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I do it just like that. Throw another piece down here like that. And then you want to go fill it in?
Yeah.
So what Kolby's going to do, he just fills it in, and then what ends up happening is it ends up hardens up, makes the nose cone a lot stronger. And we just leave the tip there. You end up painting over it anyways. Reload. Cool?
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, so while that's going, we can get these forms in. So there's 3 forms. There's ones that's slightly bigger than the other. So there's the front, there's the middle, and then there's the back. We can't really put the back yet on there until we get our main wing put on there. We'll just dry fit. And I would always try to dry fit everything, if you could. Try to dry fit everything before you put it on. As you can see, we've got a nice fit. And that's pretty much how it goes. But before we do that, I'll put our motor in, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you guys got your motor fixed. We just kind of keep ours together since we know we don't have to change these. So Kolby, why don't you go ahead and show them how to put that motor slot in.
So you just put some glue on the edges, put this stuff in first, and then you just slide it in. It should fit perfect.
I can hold your wires for you.
Alright. Should I put it down under?
Yeah, you want to get it in there. There you go. You want to make sure it's nice and it stays nice and flat with the bottom too. So make sure it's laying flat. Yeah. So the reason
Fits
why,
nice and perfect.
yeah. Good job, bud.
Thanks.
I think it fits perfect. So when we do our initial looks at it, we want to look above, make sure it's nice and straight. There is no thrust angles or anything like that. It's just straight push. And then we put this guy down. And do you want to just glue that guy down? Just put a little glue on the bottom. Good. I'm just gonna put him right down in the middle. Now, this is our setup. You guys can have different setups, and we use an extension, and we'll throw an extension on here, and just let it run to the front. And we keep it going down the middle because we're gonna put our mounts on there. So let's go ahead and yeah. So that one goes on when we have our main wing on. Yeah. So we ready for our main wing? Did you do everything for your main wing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so it should fit right into those. There's that little open slot there. These fit in there just right. Okay, and if Kolby, if you want to just go through and just kind of throw a little bead of glue along the base here, I'll give you some. As you're gluing, I'll smear it.
Okay.
Because this is, we're not too worried about how this part looks because it gets kind of hidden. I need something smaller. Yeah, you just lay it right down that line there, and then I'll glue it down. Cool, switch spots with you.
Alright.
I really like how this all
gets
put together. I know, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Might have to help it out a little bit. Just kind of hold on. Okay, and we'll let that dry. Alright, bud, so you got your top part glued down. What's next?
Gotta glue the belly pan to the wings.
Okay.
So, flip it over, and then you just slip them into the slots right here, right down there.
Okay,
And
is
then
there any trick? Should we glue all the way down or
No, just to the wing so we can form this part later.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, I'm gluing. Did you burn yourself? Don't be trying to touch my plane. I'm holding. So this really makes it strong. This next piece right here. How's yours?
Kind of hit the servo, but
Oh, okay.
still staying.
All right. Yeah, I think I hit mine too. I just kind of flattened it out. That servo's not going anywhere. Awesome, man. So then we would just go ahead and we throw some more beads in here to strengthen it up and stuff. All right. So then the front, how do we do the front? I just kind of
Throw some glue right in here.
Okay. All right, here. I'm gonna try. You tell me if I do it right.
Okay.
I'll bring it out like this, and then I'll throw some glue. See if you can see. Actually, won't come on the other side. You can. I'm gonna throw some glue right here. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just hold
Nice.
it in.
Push it like that.
Push down on the top too.
Like that.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, dude. So I went ahead and I put some. You told me to put some tape on there to help support it.
Yeah.
All right. Check this thing out so far. This thing is sweet. Okay. So now what's next, bud?
Stabilizers. So
All right.
you can just put them on the two slots and angle them however you want. Make it look like an F-18.
Okay. So like, not like crazy, but
Not
just
crazy, but just a tiny angle.
All right. So then I'll go first. And we just had to match our angles, right?
Yep.
Okay. How much angle are you gonna put?
I don't know. Try just whatever you do, I'll try.
Okay. How about that?
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Okay. Glue yours. Now it's good too for these stabilizers. It's still gonna be the glue on both sides. And I would throw some glue on the side, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll hold it for you. Same.
Yeah.
Cool. This plane is coming together, man. It's looking really sharp. Okay, so we got that piece done. Oh yeah, check it out, guys. Isn't that cool? That is really cool. Okay, so now this piece, we just throw some glue on there and then plop it on the front?
Yeah.
All right, so for the sake of time, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw some tape on there. And you can get your piece of tape. All I'm gonna do is just gonna run the side here.
Okay.
And I'll tape it on my side first. There's these fold lines. All you do is kind of like pinch it and it'll kind of curve. And I'll do my side first. And then I'll go in, make sure I'm there. Okay, I'll hold it for you. So put on that side first. Alright, and I'll pinch it in. Awesome. And then we'll throw a little tape on the front. Now what you guys would want to do is you actually want to glue this piece. But we are in the summer here, so we also want to enjoy our summer. Okay, so now what's next? These forms?
Yep, and then form the top canopy.
Alright, so the back says back form on it. So this bad boy gets glued right here. Alright, and then the middle one is the small one?
Goes right in there.
Okay, so why don't you go and glue yours, I'll glue mine.
Okay.
I have to... Oh yeah, like this. And these are going to help support those that stuff that comes over.
Yeah.
All right, and then our little 45 tool for this guy, I believe you have it going. So here, oops, throw me some glue.
Okay.
Just don't burn my hand again.
Okay.
Checking me out, dude. Okay, so this is our 45 tool, and we're gonna bend it, believe it or not, to a 45. And some of you guys might find a cooler way to do this. This is just some supports for us. I'll keep it there. While it's going there, you can
put the servo extensions.
Yeah, you can get those servo extensions on if you want. You're gonna run them through the holes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think that one's done. Cool. What's this one? Is this one?
I think that one plugs into the ESC.
Is this the throttle? Oh no, throttle's out, so we're good. Okay, and then oh, so one of them's the elevator, that's why.
Yeah, I think that one's the...
So we'd have to hook up the elevator. Okay, so while he's hooking that up, he would then go ahead and he'd put his elevator on. The elevator would just go in the back here. We didn't put a slot for all his stuff. And this is nice. We just tuck it in here. And we'll zip tie it, make it look nice. But anyways, over here, he would put his elevator. You probably put it like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just have a control. Or sorry, not like that. Like this.
Yeah, like that.
There. And you just have like that.
Yeah.
And then you can use our control harness.
Make a little slit.
Make a little slit and stick it in there. Okay. And then these already have the slits. So they should be lined up right with your servo. That's why it was so important for us to make it right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you just get whatever linkages you guys have and place them there. And then we wired it, right? Did a Y split into the ailerons. And then we'd have our own slot going into the elevator part of our receiver. And then the last thing that you guys have to do is just
Top canopy on.
yeah, and this one you can do it however you want to do it. You can roll it, right?
Yeah.
And then just kind of goes over all the way down. And then you can have it open like that and glue it down or tape it down or have it go down this way and have it nice and secure all the way down like that. And for the sake of time, we're just going to leave it at that. And then the canopy has this two little fold section, I believe, that goes towards the front of your fold here, right? Okay, so then this just goes here. Like so.
Yeah.
Now we oversized the canopy so that
you can trim it down.
Yeah, so you could trim it, and then what we did for ours, and I don't know if you can see on our picture here. Here's the canopy. The canopy goes way out here, and then we just spray painted that part of it black to make it, make it look good. So what'd you think of your build, bud?
It's really simple.
Isn't that cool?
Than it looked.
I know. So it looks complicated, but it all just kind of
comes together.
Well, Kolby, I know you're going to high school, and I don't know if you're going to go into the RCFF when you go to high school, because I don't know if you heard about us expanding to the high school next year. I know you're in a ton of sports, but if you keep up the hobby, you did a fantastic job with this, with the outline to coming up with some ideas on how are we going to make this easier for people to build, because like the Wolverine and the Raptor, you had to sandwich the wings in there, and that was tough, and we can get it, but it takes a little effort and practice, and this is more of the tongue and groove stuff where everything just kind of fits in, and obviously what our build and the way we go ahead and build things is not the correct way. So if you guys have a better way of going about building the Hornet or any of our other planes, by all means use it that way and share it. Share it on our Facebook page or let us know, and we'll make sure that we do that with our other builds so that we can continue this hobby and make sure we do it the right way. And but this is a blast. This is a really cool plane. It's I think this is going to set the stage for new designs. I know Ashton's working on the F-15 Eagle for the fall, and he might have a version just like this with the tongue and groove and all that works out. Might do the F-14 Tomcat, and might even do the Y-23. I think that's all coming up this next year. But you kind of set the stage now for a new development of planes that's going to be really cool and a lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
Well, any words for the viewers?
Have fun.
Have fun.
And
yeah.
don't burn yourself.
Yeah, don't burn yourself. This guy burns me all the time. Look at that. Jeez. I guess I don't really go into training on how to do glue guns.
Yeah.
All right. We would like to thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the program. Thanks to Altitude Hobbies for selling your kit and buying the kits and selling them. Remember, like we said, we'll do them as fast as we can, but we're not going to take over what we do. What we do is exactly right here: design stuff and build them and test them and fly them. And we're not a manufacturing company. So you buy the kits online, you download the plans online, do any of that stuff. You go and donate to us, whatever you guys decide to do. That's all going back to these guys. It's all going back to output stuff for them to work on these, to CAD programs, to more computers, to more foam boards, to more supplies, you name it. And we'd like to thank you guys. Cool. Thanks for watching.